What's up guys, it's JJ from Free Magic Live. Welcome to the first video back. We're here in my hometown in Queen Street. Guess who's gonna be the love doctor today? That's right, old school styles, card styles. We're gonna go hitch styles, me, like Will Smith. Check this out. How do you guys know each other? Friends? Okay, cool. How long have you guys been friends for? Okay, cool. So here's the question. Have you guys ever been to a psychic? No. Okay, I've never been to one either, but I heard psychics, what they do is a lot of people come to them and ask them questions about, am I compatible for my path or my partner or even friendship? So we're gonna see together with these cards if you guys are meant to be pals. All right, you ready for this? Nice. Give the deck a shuffle. All right, give him a mix, right? There's a Sharpie. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Firstly, you are gonna grab a face, actually we'll give the pen to you, because you get to sign first, you're the lady. Okay. You're gonna grab down a face, you're gonna grab a card, but you're not gonna look at it. You're just gonna touch anyone. Now remember, no matter what you touch, they're all different. Is that fair? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like the love doctor, I'm like Hitch. We're just hanging out, I'm like the mini version of Will Smith. All right. Okay, cool, we'll keep rolling, all right. Touch anyone you want. Okay, right here, cool, doesn't matter. All I'm gonna get you to do, you're gonna sign. Now, you chose for her, okay? So we're trying to make it totally random, all right? Sign your name or just your initial on the back, really big. Nice, all right, pass the pen back to him. Cool, all right, so here's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm going to, that doesn't rub off, does it? No? Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Inside the deck, you don't even know what that card is, right? You don't know what that card is, do you? No, okay, cool. I'm gonna flick the cards off like this. Whenever you want, all right? No matter what the cards are, you're gonna say stop, and you're gonna sign the face of the card, not the back, the face. Okay. So whenever you want, okay?
Stop.
Right there, happy? Yeah. Okay, cool. On the 4 of spades, can you sign your name or your signature on there? All right, put the cap back on the pen. Ink doesn't rub off, all good? All is good. Take the card, stick the card in the deck, anywhere you want. All right, let's recap. You touched the back of one, you signed the back of that card. You said stop and you signed the face of the card. Totally fair, right? That's pretty fair. Place out your right hand. Don't think too hard. All right, place out your left hand. Put it on top, like this. Okay, like this, all right. So let's just, as I said, you signed, we've signed 2 cards. One's the back, one's the face. Tell me if you see anything happen. Okay, did you see anything happen? No, I didn't see anything happen. No, okay, that's okay. Lift up slowly. If you guys are meant to, no, that's not it. All right, you can lift, you can take your hand off. If you guys are meant to hang out, be pals, let's go through, spread through the deck. We're gonna look for that one because we put the card face up. Okay, so of course it's the 4 of spades. Yeah. Do me a favor. Wouldn't it be crazy if the card that you signed the back of was next to it?
That'd be pretty crazy. Hey.
Is it next to it? It's not next to it, is it?
It's not next to it. It's not.
Turn that card over.
Oh, wow.
What's up guys? Welcome to the Love Doctor trick. I really like this. This is a trick called the Anniversary Waltz, which is basically a trick where you typically do it with 2 people, and it's where they sign 2 cards and they sandwich it between their hands and it fuses together. It's a very classic trick in magic. So I thought, how can I break it down, make it easier for you to learn so that you can learn it straight away. So this is what we've come up with. So it's really easy, it's really simple. I really like it, as I said, because it uses 2 people. It has the magical word of love in it. It's just a really good, wholesome sounds like we're doing something for the Brady Bunch, Sean. Yeah, something that's more like, you know, it's a good, solid trick that it builds up presentation. You get people putting their hands together. There's elements and they're both signing the card, and then it fuses together into one card. So this is what you have to do. Really simple, really easy. Pack of cards. What you do is the presentation you want to use, but I like to use the whole, like, I'm like Hitch, I'm like Love Doctor, psychics, you know, they use cards to like predict people's, they're going to be together. However you want to use it, you can do whatever you want. So what you do is you get them to touch the back of, okay, one card, all right? They don't look at it. It's very important they don't look at the card. So you ask them to touch the back of one card. I even say, look, you can touch the back of any card and they are all different. All right, because people sometimes think they go JJ, you know, or people might think, oh, they might be fake cards, not real. So just sometimes you have to explain that. Depending also how when you're doing this into your routine, like if you're doing 3 or 4 tricks, okay, this is the Australian national anthem. Okay, we're back. Glad we had to break for that. So they had to, you have to sign the back of their card. So what they do is they sign the back of the card, right? Right? Oh, nice. Hang on. L. All right. They sign the back of the card. They don't look at it though. Here's what's going to happen next. You have to control the card to the bottom. Now in the performance video, I think I just did a cull, which looks something like this to the bottom. Of course, you don't have to learn that if it's too hard for you. What you can do, okay, I'm going to give you the easiest way to put a card to the bottom. You can do this, but that's pretty obvious. What I recommend you do, if the card's on top, what you want to do is you want to pick up all the cards in your hand and just pull down half of the deck, like this, and then there should be a little break, and then pull down the rest of the cards, okay? So basically the card is on the bottom. To make it really easy for you, you've just got a little gap between your fingers. It's normally called a pinky break, but to make it easy, you just got a little gap. What you're doing is you're holding the deck, you're pulling down all the cards, half of them, putting them on top, pulling them down, putting them on top again. This is of course in the magic world called the double undercut. But just to make it really easy for you, you've got to get the card controlled to the bottom, all right? So the card's controlled to the bottom. Then what you're doing here, which is called a Hindu force, which is something I think we all learn when we're 15, when you first get into Magic, or 5. You'll learn this in every magic book. Cards on the bottom right now. Basically what you're doing is you're pulling the cards off the deck, and it gives an illusion that the cards are actually all different. They're moving, which they are, but what you're saying is you're going to say stop and they're going to get a card. But because the illusion of you're pulling the cards off the top of the deck, when they say stop, they're going to look at the bottom card. But the funny thing is it doesn't actually change, all right? So here are the cards on the bottom. Is that right? Yeah. Cards, they say stop. You show them the card. You flip the deck over. You slide the card onto the deck. So it just looks like this. That was the smooth way. Of course, what it looks like normal speed is you just go say stop. Sean, say stop.
Stop.
They have a look at the card. You go, cool. Let's look at that card. I'm going to get you to sign the face of the card. So they sign the face of the card, all right? Doesn't matter, all right? FML2, all right. So they sign the face of the card. So basically you've got their signature, typically got either a girl or whoever, the other person on one card, and then the other person, their signature on the card here. You can go in a few different ways from here. All you can do, you can get them to stick it in face up, or you can get them to stick it in, face up into the deck, or you can go face normal way, but I like them to get them to stick it in face up in the deck, like this. I ask them to place their hand on top, hand on bottom. This is where you get to really build it up and go, if you guys are meant to be, the connection, all that kind of stuff, right? Cards like this. Then you say, watch, snap your fingers, ask them to spread over the cards and look for that card. Now you go, look, the signature's still there. I go, wouldn't it be really cool if the card, because if it's meant to be, you guys are meant to be together, the two cards come as one, if the cards next to each other? They go, yeah, and you go, signature there, no signature there. And this is where the magic moment comes in. I think it's really important, and I'll explain this in another video, but the magic moment is really, really important in magic. Because if you just go turn it over, they go, oh, okay. But if you really build it up and you go, right here, they take the card out, they turn the card over, and that magic point of the signature here and the signature there on one card, when they think there are being two cards signed, they'll probably take the deck from you, look through it for another card, signed card, they'll do whatever, that's it. I love this. I just love how it mixes in two people. Play it up, have fun with it, go out and use it, practice it, perform it, be like me, go be the love doctor, go be Hitch. See ya.